All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about none other than Bonk itself. See what is happening with the price of Bonk, and of course, what is yet to come for Bonk in the month of February. So, if we're looking at the entire market right now, you guys can see the market is slowly but surely picking up. We're seeing Bitcoin going back above $43,000, and of course that is taking the entire market up with it. But we're not seeing Bonk in the top 100, and why is that the case? Because we have seen Bonk go below that top 100 ranking, but we're very, very close. As far as its price is concerned, still about 4 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 1068, down about 1.2% over the past 24 hours in Bitcoin comparative as well. Looking at its market cap, $650.1 million, with the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at $44.6 million. Not bad at all, not bad at all. But let's take it a step further, see what is happening with the price of Bonk, and of course what is yet to come, because there's a lot of things to be discussing right now. Before I get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrency. So starting off with some massive news, you can see Bonk at 30, the 20, the 10 touchdown Super Bowl style, whether the Chiefs or the 49ers win. Bonk Squares is now live, hosting this classic Super Bowl tradition by our friends at famous Fox Fed. And this is what I've said from the beginning, literally from the get-go. What Bonk community is doing right now, and the overall team that's running Bonk itself, is something that we have never seen before. And speaking about that, this is going to be a huge advantage that gives them a massive advantage against other meme coins that are on Solana, even on Ethereum and other chains. What they're doing right now and the way they're doing it, it's just completely unheard of. And, people are starting to see this, especially myself. I saw this from a very, very early on stage. And, we see new meme coins launching on a day-to-day basis. And, every single time the narrative is the exact same. If you notice, every time people say next Bonk. Is this the next Bonk? What is the next Bonk? So this should tell you the significance Bonk really has as far as meme coin presence goes. Right now, yes, it's not seeing those all-time highs. It's not seeing those explosive moves, but I don't see Bonk's narrative being taken over as far as SPL token goes. I think Bonk is going to be the biggest meme coin for Solana, which it already is right now. And I even think moving into this bull market, further into the bull market, we're going to see Bonk keep that presence for itself. And that's why I've been quite clear, even when token, which launched by the help of Jupiter and someone else, some other team, I've been making it quite clear, because the comments that I get on a day-to-day basis, is this the next Bonk? Can this take over Bonk? Absolutely not. I think Bonk will be the only big boy as far as, the presence goes. But that is that. Great, of course, things that are happening for Bonk itself. But let's take a look at the price, because, of course, everyone wants to know what the heck is happening with the price. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So if we're looking at the price of Bonk, I'm showing you guys the daily time frame, the bigger picture. So, of course, if you're new to the markets, you might not know that, this project had a significant rally in Q4 of last year. If you were one of the very few people that were dollar cost averaging in pretty much in October, September, August, you could have made potentially hundreds of thousands, if not millions, depending on how much Bonk you had around this range. Look at it for yourself. On October 18th, if you were picking up some Bonk around that range, you did see the price go up an additional 11,533% after that. So this should show you how much it has gone up, since then. And after it hit an all-time high of 34,933 cents, you can pretty much see we did see a pullback from its all-time high of about 69.7%, which is totally normal. People don't understand this. Guess what? Around this time, guess who was picking up? Exchanges that came out and announced listings around here. These same exact exchanges were picking it up around this level. And of course, these same exact exchanges, these massive players, do you think we control them locking in profits? Answer that to yourself. Do you think we control that? Absolutely not. And if you are in the market for a couple of years now, you start to realize how this market really works. I've said this all the time. I'll say it again. Nothing that moves up like this is sustainable. There is going to be cool off periods. If you're thinking that you're just going to see these types of moves in crypto space, let me tell you that is never going to happen. There's going to be moments where you are going to see a massive amounts of red, a lot of boring price movements, which we're seeing with Bonk right now. You could pretty much say, this is boring price movements that are happening right now with Bonk, because look what happened. We did see the price retest at the beginning of the year, this 91.44 cents level of support. And since then, we did bounce. We had a significant bounce, going all the way up to the 17.88 cents mark. That was a beautiful bounce, because if you had some buy orders placed in around here, you saw Bonk go up almost 100%. Almost 100%. And then, of course, I was talking that, this level of support was really important for us to stay above. But of course, we lost that when Bitcoin did, went all the way down to hit that $39,000 price point to close out the CME gap, which of course is going to impact Bonk, and that's what we saw happening. But what is worthwhile noting is how we're trading sideways within this range, and this is lovely to see. If I were to go on the hourly time frame, you guys will be able to see this way better. So what we're seeing happening is the price is consolidating within this range. We did try to see just 2 days back the price of Bonk trying to retest a significant resistance, which I've given you guys an indication how important it is, but we haven't seen that much of volume coming in. But nothing to worry about in my opinion. I am very optimistic that we will see once again Bonk claiming back above this resistance and re-entering the top 100 coins, and making its way back up to levels we haven't seen pretty much since December. I'm very confident that Bonk, considering the Solana hype that we're seeing right now, the Solana ecosystem growth that we're seeing right now, I think Bonk is going to be a meme coin that is going to benefit out of that a lot, and I think it is going to make its way up to levels that no one can imagine. Of course, it's not going to happen overnight. If you are someone that holds Bonk in your portfolio and you're actually mentally prepared for Bonk to, break out and, hit levels like Shiba Inu, like it did in the last bull cycle, let me tell you, that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to require patience. It's going to require, a lot of understanding how this market works. And also, you need to be mentally prepared that uncertain events can happen. Risk is always involved, especially for meme coins, whether it's meme coins or actual, strong projects itself. Risk is always there, and you need to keep that in the back of the mind. Certainty is not always promise. There's always chances of a project seeing some sort of huge hack that could happen, people behind the scenes that could switch up on you, and these are things that are not in our control. We're basing it off of what we're seeing right now, and what we're seeing right now is something that is extremely bullish, but future is only time will tell. This is why I always say only time will tell. But overall, if we look at everything, it is really promising for myself. And again, that's just my own personal opinion. But let me know down below what you guys think about Bonk itself. Do you think I'm saying the right thing as far as my overall analysis goes, or do you have a different outlook on this? Let me know in the comments down below. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.